Hey, how's it going? So I'm sitting here working on the attributes manager, and this is essentially how I'm thinking it's gonna work. And I'd love everybody's feedback just to confirm like this is a good workflow for everybody. So right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna click around. So right now I just have a really basic, I haven't styled anything really. Just how the number of attributes that are available on a specific element. Like so, for example, I'm on the main, I can select the ID, things like that. It shows up in a code editor for the value. Here's a better example. I go down here and I'll move my head just because it will get in the way. And I select the X data, which is Alpine attribute, pretty much for like that specific component. And it automatically loads in all of the everything that's inside the X data inside this specific component. So I can just go through and start to edit. I plan on making this bar a sticky header to the top so that you don't have to like scroll back up to select something. But the other thing I wanted to do was make it really easy to add and manage the attributes individually. So for example, I could just go in here and start adding attributes, and then it would just populate into the dropdown, which then you could select and then create values for. So kind of giving it reducing the need for going up to the parent to manage the attributes with all the markup in one place, just allowing you to really execute on managing specific attributes all in one area, similar to how you do it in the class manager or inner HTML manager. I wanted to make it just really quick and simple because I know for me, I'm always adding X data, X show, X click, binding classes, things like that. And I always find it frustrating when I have to just open up the editor, look for exactly what I'm trying to do, and then start to add the attributes onto the elements. Even like in a traditional workflow, if I'm in VS Code, it's tough to keep track of everything, just like it's tough if you're used to React or something, creating a bunch of individual components and keeping track of what component is where without clicking through and going and managing a separate file. I really wanted to make it easy so that I could just select the element in the viewer here and just pop open the attributes and start editing. So anyways, I'd love to hear your feedback on this type of workflow, some ideas that you may have that you want added to it. I plan on eventually adding like some little quick ads, like for example, like quickly adding, when you're typing X data on clicks, things like that, just to help people who are trying to use Alpine to do something. Maybe even like pre-mades, like how to start an accordion or how to start tabs or whatever it might be that you want in there. I'm just thinking through a bunch of ideas. I might actually just make those elements you can call in. That way they're just pre-set up and ready to go. But anyways, feedback is great. Thank you.